Penn State leads 24-21. Meyer will put it down. French waits. Good snap. Put down. Kick is up. The kick is on its way. The kick is no good. And the Nittany Lions on senior day get the win they deserve.
For over 3 decades, that voice has projected throughout central Pennsylvania and into the homes and automobiles of Penn State fans around the world. The voice belongs to Steve Jones, the 1980 graduate of Penn State, who is still calling the games of his beloved Nittany Lions.
When I sit in the booth and I look to my right and there's Jack, or I sit in the booth and I look to my left and there's Dick, and it's a football or basketball day, I'm in complete enjoyment of my surroundings at the moment.
Upon graduation in 1980, Steve burst onto the scene, becoming the men's basketball play-by-play man in 1982. Throughout the 1980s and 90s, Jones maintained many radio and play-by-play responsibilities while raising a family of 5 with his wife, Kathy. In 2000, Steve got a call from Director of Broadcasting Jeff Tarman offering him his dream job.
And he said, "Hey, I'd like you to be the play-by-play voice of Penn State football." And I said, well, absolutely.
Since then, Jones has captivated Penn State fans with Jack Ham on football broadcasts.
Drake gives the ball to Green, 35-30. Here he goes, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Penn State.
And since 2004, basketball games with Dick Girardi.
Battle for 3 to tie deep. It's good. Taylor Battle ties it with 14.2 to go.
Girardi recalls their first game together.
I called Steve. I said, "What should we do here? Let's have a meeting since that's our first broadcast." He said, "Fine." So I go down to his room. We have a meeting. I said, "How's this going to work?" He says, "Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to talk, and then you're going to talk, and then I'm going to talk, and then you're going to talk." And that's really the way it's gone ever since.
You take your voice and then accentuate the slow down with your voice.
Around the same time Girardi joined Steve, Jones began teaching a sports broadcasting class for the College of Communications, a position where Jones is able to give back to aspiring broadcasters. One of those aspiring broadcasters was Brian Tripp, who was a student in class and is now Steve's producer on 1450 ESPN Radio in State College.
How can the punter be on?
I don't know, because when he gets out there, he's really good because he's rested.
For me, Steve is one of the broadcasters I'd like to emulate, especially in terms of his passion, his knowledge, and preparation. Whenever you listen to a game that Steve Jones does, and I think that trademark call, "Touchdown, Penn State!"
McGloin under center, gives the ball left side, touchdown, Penn State!
You get chills every time you hear it.
There is no question that Steve Jones has left an impact on Penn State, while Penn State has had an incredible impact on him, as the voice of Penn State sports knows just how fortunate he truly is.
Every single day, I think to myself how lucky I've been to do this job. Every day. There is not one day I've ever taken it for granted.
From State College, I'm Willie Jungels.